night. Councilman, Mayor, thank you for coming. And I'd just like to introduce someone else. Maybe you do know him, but I just met him myself tonight. Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Carter. Please stand up. Thank you. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Born and raised here. I entered service in the police department in December of 71, I'm sorry. Lieutenant, December of 1979. Promoted to captain in 2001, April, and June 18th, I was fortunate enough to be appointed chief of the local police department. I believe that a police chief should be out in the street, walking around, getting to know the community. And through communication and open dialogue and community programs, we will be able to solve the problems that we have in each and every area of the city. One of the prime problems that I see, quality of life. I'm big on enforcing quality of life. I have a meeting tomorrow with the Quality of Life Committee and with Director Bruno, and we're going to start enforcing the Cooper laws. I'm also big on these bars with the noise, and I think pedestrian safety is another big area. You see people on the cell phone, people texting. We're going to have zero tolerance. In fact, some of you have noticed for the last week or so, I've had officers assigned, traffic officers assigned to this area. They've given out, I think, well, I'll have Lieutenant Warren will let me know the figures on speeding tickets, texting while driving, and cell phones. So quality of life is a big issue. When quality of life, you seem to, quality of life issue, you just seem to have, when it's debated, you just, crime not goes down. It does, and I'll get into that. Another thing that I'm looking at is graffiti. What we've done is we're starting to put a book together and these different markings. So with this, we'll go backward as a reference, and sometimes, and this has happened a few times, you'll go into a school and the marking will be on someone's notebook. And this is how we've been able to solve some of these graffiti incidents. But again, it all reflects on quality of life. Talking about pedestrian safety, this works both ways. We know we have a problem with the vehicles not stopping at intersections, ignoring stop signs, and illegal turning in the street, but we also have a problem with pedestrians, and we're going to have to educate them. This isn't a city where you can just walk out between a vehicle or walk out into the street at a crosswalk. And you see that happen many times. So it's going to be an education program also. And it's going to take time. And I think we have a lot of time. I hope we do. You're going to see high visibility. We always hear about personnel, being short of personnel, and we are. But what I'm going to do is try to reassign and looking at that time of day, the day of week, where we're going to have to display men, but I want to get high visibility out there. You're going to see a change in October. I sound like Obama now. Change. You're going to see a change in the end of October just in the uniform. What's old is new again. And I'm coming back to that whole style of policing where a police officer is visible. He's going to look sharp. He's going to be spit shine. It's going to be quasi-military again. This is very important. It's perception and how you feel about yourself. People can sense that. So it's a respect thing. I'd like to, again, start the school resource program. Again, it depends on personnel that's available. We start off maybe at 2 schools, and then when we are fortunate enough, because of these financial times, are able to have more personnel and more people in the police department, we'll expand the program. Community relations is big. which brings me to the dialogue. Knowing what your problems are and discussing them in a manner that we don't hate. You hate, you can't enjoy. Yes? I'm sorry?
Dinner, yes.
Wow, I didn't do all this. I didn't say a word. You didn't even think I said. Wow, I was just rehearsing. All right. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm instituting the drug hotline again. Now, there's perception in the street that we have caller ID. And I'd like to even expand that to any problem that you may see, any crime that are happening or problems you have in your neighborhood. We don't have caller ID. So please, call up with anything that you might see. You are the extra eyes in our community. There's so many times we receive a call and, well, what's the description? I don't know. Or, geez, I saw that guy in my hallway 3 hours ago. Why didn't you call up? Well, I didn't know. Please, no call is, lack of a better term, too stupid. Just call us. Let us decide whether that person belongs in your building or doesn't belong in your building. Anything that's suspicious, you know the people in your neighborhood better than I do because you live here. So we'd appreciate that also. I'm getting a little long-winded, but just let me tell you a little more about myself, which I always do. I've been married this Saturday will be 39 years. And I could have been out on a murder charge already, right? How long? Good. 39 years married. I have 2 children, Melissa and Anthony. They're both sergeants on the police department. My brother was a lieutenant. My son-in-law is a patrolman, and my nephew's a patrolman. So we have pretty well wrapped up. And my daughter has 3 boys, 6, 7, and 8 years old. My grandchildren. Antonio, we don't Vincent. I'm sure you saw them in the newspaper a few times. With that being said, and I'll touch on a few other things when we get to the questions and answers. Just to recap again, I'm big on quality of life. I want enforcement, CPOP, which is community relations, and pedestrian safety. And these are my priorities. You'll also see me walking the street, always out there, and I said to someone before, to you, that you've probably seen me many times walking the streets just to know it was me. Or I didn't know it was you. In any event, thank you for the time, and we'll be answering questions in a little bit. Thank you.